Hey guys, it's Brendan the Paleo Dude, and welcome back to another Jurassic World figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Jurassic Park 93 Classic Track and Explore vehicle set. I picked this one up a while ago, as you've seen in some of my previous videos, but I've never gotten around to reviewing it. The box art is absolutely insane. It is basically a huge callback to the original 1993 Kenner packaging with the front gates in the background and that classic nostalgic palm tree looking silhouettes, and then the red transition into the yellow sky. It is just so beautiful, so perfect. I wish I could actually display this packaging on my shelves, but as you can see, they are full. So I'm out of room. I had to get shelves behind me now to start housing the 93 Classic line and the Dino Trackers line. I'll probably do a video on that in the near future. So, as you can see, I already unboxed this one, but the Scutosaurus is super cool. It's a loose repaint, or not a loose repaint, it is a repaint, but it's a loosely based off of the unreleased Scutosaurus figure from the 1994 Series 2 Jurassic Park lineup, which shared similar colors such as the white and the orange. But like I said, it is a repaint of the Scutosaurus that we already have from, I think it was 2022 we got this figure, and it was in the Primal Attack lineup, and it has a little action feature where if you wiggle the tail, the head kind of thrashes side to side, and it's got those tusks and spikes sticking out of its jaw. This one's really nice. It's got painted underbelly, totally finished looking. This guy here, ooh, I love it. I love that we get a Scutosaurus again, but the lack of paint on the spikes here on the side, and just the kind of loose patterning on the back, kind of makes it look a bit cheap to me. I don't know, but I think maybe this was intentional. I have to look at the prototype figure again. Maybe they painted these based on the tusks on that figure, but still, it definitely could have had a slightly better paint job nonetheless, but regardless, it does scream like 90s toy, so I do like that they have the coloration based off of the original figure, and although it is, again, loosely based off of it, it's not exactly the color. The articulation in the neck is very nice. Instead of having that thrashing action, you can rotate it, make it look up, down, side to side. The patterning around the eye is really nice. It highlights it really well. It's printed on there. And the tail also has a tad bit of articulation. You can wag it from side to side. It's very stiff. And of course, obviously the legs articulate, so you can make it run. But yeah, no, it's really detailed sculpt, and this is great for anyone who missed out on getting the Scutosaurus, since it was such a rare figure. You can always do repaints of this guy and stuff, and it's not too hard to find, but you get the vehicle with it. So the vehicle itself comes with this rubbery rope on a stick, and this attaches to the side of the vehicle. The vehicle itself is also based off of a prototype from the 1994 Series 2 Jurassic Park lineup. And it was supposed to look almost identical to this, which is insane that they decided to do that. I was totally not expecting them to do prototype vehicles, but here it is. You can see in the back of the packaging, the screen lifts up, so you get that glass front on it, which is really nice. And then this barricade for protection against, I guess, this guy trying to break in, or, you know, other dinosaurs like the T-Rex. Also, yeah, this guy's not a dinosaur. My bad. This is, they used to be called mammal-like reptiles. I think they're synapsids. Is it a synapsid? No, it's not a synapsid. Anapsid? It's something like that. I do paleontology work, but I'm more in Cambrian critters and mosasaurs, so these Permian dudes are not my thing. But this guy lived before the dinosaurs. But yeah, no, this vehicle, it is basically a repaint of the Ford Explorer with additional added features, so I'll kind of go over it. It's a bit modified, especially the back. And then you can rotate this sideways, so you can shoot from the side. And same with this, it says you can rotate it sideways too from a top angle, so you can shoot things from afar, tall things. I think this is really neat. It kind of gives me the vibes of the, I think they're Mercedes-Benz from the Lost World. Had a similar kind of thing in the back from 1997, the Kenner lineup, where you could stand on that and shoot from it. But yeah, you can just clip this thing into the side and have it like that, or you can actually detach it and have a character holding it, like say Malcolm. I think character hands go around this little thin part there, and then it kind of vaguely goes around this guy's neck. His head's like a tad bit too big, but this would be very good for the Gallimimus that comes in the other 93 classic sets. Really great for that. Just pan the camera down there. So you can kind of rope it around his neck. That's a really nice feature because I like the detachableness. You can have it for other figures, or of course attach it to the vehicle and have it aid in the vehicle. This back part you can rotate down fully. It's very well designed. They definitely had everything in mind when it came to this, because the details on it and how it functions are just fantastic. You can have a figure stand. There's two little holes here. I'm not sure what these are for, actually. It doesn't say on the back of the packaging. You can stick this in there. It fits well, but I don't think that's what it's for. No, that doesn't fit. Maybe the weapons have some sort of... I'm not sure. It's so weird. No? Odd. So, yeah, these holes, I don't know, but you can stick characters in there. They've got the little slots for the pegs in their feet, and make them hold on to the grippers here. And then, yeah, so you can shoot from up there. And it actually has some pretty decent range, like it's not too weak. And then you can rotate this up. Oh my goodness. It's a little stiff, but I just dropped Grant. There we go. And have him higher up. Say if you want to shoot like the T-Rex or something, you can have that kind of higher range. It's actually right at head level with the T-Rex, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. So that's a really neat feature. There's the feature of course, that kind of armored window. So if you're driving into Rex territory, you can make sure it doesn't break the front glass. There's no windows in the side doors here, but they do open. You can fit characters in the front. There's 2 seats, and then there's a seat in the back, which seats like 2 to 3 figures. Really nice interior too. They've got padding on those. This back part's really cool. You can fit a person lying down, standing up, additional character space. So this vehicle is really great transport for all of your characters. And of course, like I said, it is basically a slight repaint, retool, remold of the Ford Explorer. See the fronts there have all the same details. The front kind of roll cage thing. This one has the little gas tanks, and I don't think this one has that. It's super weird. I don't know why they wouldn't include that. And then on the sides you see the doors are the same positioning, but instead of a back housing additional storage, this one is outside. It doesn't have that bubble top on the roof like this one does. And it has more lights than the original. The original has 3, this one has like 6. So that's really neat. I like the little dinosaur head on the front and all this kind of scratchy camo. It definitely does a great job on capturing the original prototype's design and vibes. So this set is 100% definite must-have for any classic enthusiasts and fans. It definitely fits really well with the original Kenner style, and I'm really glad that Mattel decided to make the 93 Classic line. And I hope we see more figures and vehicle sets like this in the future from the lineup. I'd love to see the Bush Devil Tracker repaint, the Jeep repaint, and various other figures that we have not had a chance to get from the original lineups in prototype forms only. So that would be insane, but I have a feeling this may be a one-off thing for the 30th anniversary, and they decided to pull out all the stops on it for one time only, which is unfortunate, but I hope that they decide to continue on the lineup after seeing how popular it is. And yeah, so let me know down in the comments if you've got this figure. Be sure to check out my previous videos. I've got all the scan codes for the 93 Classic lines in a video on my channel. I'll link it at the end here if you guys want to check that out. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.